Universal Studios made a massive, gigantic announcement the other day, and they did it while celebrating Mario Day. That would be March 10th. So let's break it down. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
Yeah, so like I said, Mario Day was last week, March 10th. For those of you who don't know why, it's because March, M-A-R, 10th, 1-0, Mario, there you go. And so it happened last week. And Universal made a massive announcement. They announced a few little things there. They made a bunch of deals. But the big one is that they will be opening, Nintendo made an announcement with Universal that they will be opening a Super Nintendo World similar to the one in Japan right now in California. So actually, I have an image of it right here. Actually, this is from the website of Japan, the Super Nintendo website in Japan. The place looks awesome. Like I've said for a really long time that I want to go there just, to check this out. They did a whole video thing and presentation. That the place looks epic. It looks small but fun. It's got enough of variety in there. You can tell the theme is clearly just Mario, 100% Mario. So you got the Mario Kart ride, you got a Yoshi ride, you got a whole bunch of stuff. It looks cool. It looks like an interesting theme park and a nice addition to Universal Studios. Like I said, for those of you who don't know, over the summer I went to Universal Studios in Orlando, and so I had a great time. And I'm still right now. I'm very hyped on the whole Universal Studios theme parks. So, what was the announcement? What does this involve? And it's actually a couple of announcements technically. So the first one, here you go. I'll just read you the whole thing. Nintendo's theme park has been open in Japan since February 2021, and as planned, it's now making its way to the United States. Universal Studios revealed that the previously announced Super Nintendo World Hollywood location is opening in 2023, but no more specific window has been given. So I gotta tell you, that was, for starters, a shocker. 2023 for a theme park is crazy fast. I mean, insanely fast. And so, all right, cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for years. I'm looking forward to going to the one in Japan, but Japan's not fucking open, so I guess I'll have to go to the one here. There's also another kind of announcement. I'll just read you the whole thing. The park will be an immersive land with the visual spectacle of vibrant colors and architectural ingenuity. According to the statement, there will also be interactive areas as well as themed shopping and dining. Universal didn't give too many details, but it's possible to get some sort of an idea of the location in Japan, blah, blah. So you can see the images that I showed you already. Super Nintendo World was originally supposed to open in Orlando first, but was delayed until 2025. There's another theme park planned to open in Singapore in the future. So that leads us to Universal Orlando and the news down there. Now, there's not been a lot of news for this one, but I'll just read you this. This is an article from all the way back in March actually of 2021. So I guess that would have made more sense. With the green light back on, construction crews are restarting work at Universal's third theme park in Orlando, a multi-billion-dollar project that the company expects to create thousands of jobs in Central Florida. Universal's Epic Universe Park has been indefinitely delayed after parent company Comcast, blah, blah, blah. Orange County Mayor, what's the important part here? Epic Universe will be a theme park. Universal hasn't publicly released details on the rides that will also feature an entertainment district with shopping, restaurants, blah, blah. Where is the part about here, about Japan? I remember I read it. It must have been another article. Whatever. The point is, okay, when the park opens, it's expected to create blah, blah, 14,000 jobs. At its Japan park, Universal is set to open Super Nintendo World, an intellectual property that will found in Epic Universe. An intellectual property that will found. Whoever wrote that is an idiot. An intellectual property that will found in Epic Universe. Wouldn't it be it will found the Epic Universe? Again, doesn't matter. The point is, so it's opening up in Orlando, it's opening up here in California, and it's already open in Japan. And it's going to open one in Singapore. It looks like California's coming first, 2023. Orlando, 2025. So, I have concerns here. Listen, I love the whole Super Mario thing. I like it. I will go to Japan I will enjoy this. I will have fun. I'm a Super Mario guy. Love Super. If they have something for Super Smash Brothers, that'll be fantastic. Mario's got more than enough variety. Like I'm sure if they just made this whole thing like a big Mario Party thing, could be great. Mario Kart, like I said, it's epic. And Mario has got a lot of very interesting variety in interactive games and actually just fun family games. Like Mario Tennis is fun. Mario Strikers was fun. Like they do a very fun spin on normal games. So I'm looking forward to it. However, if this were me, unfortunately, I do see them making the same park in every single spot. I would have just personally have done something different. I would have done one because Nintendo owns a lot of properties. They have a lot of exclusives. So they could have made one, I don't know, Pokemon Park, you know? They could have made one, like, imagine the one in California is a Pokemon Park, and the one in Florida is a Legend of Zelda Park, or something like that. I don't know, Animal Crossing is popular, so, you know, do an Animal Crossing one, so, a Donkey Kong one. So, they got a lot of intellectual property they could use. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going to repeat the same thing just over here, which I don't hate, but it's not as fun. Like I've always said that for when I went in Japan, there's a store called the Pokemon Store, and you can get it's the biggest Pokemon store over there, right? It's called the Pokemon Center. I've always thought, like, why don't you make a Pokemon store in every basically continent and only have Pokemon available from that particular region, so you're like capturing them. Like that'd be fun. Like for example, what is it? Kanto. Kanto's not Japan. I don't know. There's different. I don't remember all the fucking areas. I'm terrible with names. But one's Europe, one's America, one's Japan, one's Hawaii. The Lola region, I think that's Hawaii. So I would have done it that way. But whatever. I mean, they don't pay me for this anyway. So making each park special. They're all still going to be Super Nintendo World, but each park has its own special thing. Unfortunately, based on being on, Universal Studios in Florida and having gone to the one over here, they're very similar. They're different enough that it's still fun, but they're extremely, extremely similar. So I see them basically doing the same thing, especially if it's working, especially if it's popular over there. Now, again, if it were me, I'd do more the Disney thing. Disney does a variety. It tries to make each park at least feel a little bit different. Not the Magic Kingdom, because again, the Magic Kingdom in Florida is very similar to the one in California, except it's smaller. But they do have a variety. They have Epcot. They have the Magic Kingdom. In Japan, they have a thing called Aqua, if I'm not mistaken. It's something about water. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go there and it's going to be a different experience. So, unfortunately, it looks like this is probably the direction that they're going, especially if it's popular. But if it's fun, it's fun, honestly, I was going to say it's a shorter drive, but I hate driving to LA, man. I hate the traffic. It sucks in general. And I'd rather just, go to Japan. Honestly, if it were up to me, like even if it's just going there and back, I'd rather go to Universal Studios Japan to Super Nintendo World than go to the one in LA. I'm not a fan of LA. I have a lot of issues with LA, and also you get to be in Japan, so whatever. Anyway, so that's the big piece of news from Nintendo. There's also another kind of an important event that happened last week, video game related. And since I'm talking about video games right now, I guess I'll just stick to talking about video games, and that's it's called the PlayStation State of Play, which is basically PlayStation being like, hey, look at all this cool stuff that we have. And so they announced a bunch of games and stuff, and so it's about 20 minutes if you want to check out the whole video, if I'm not mistaken, or you can just watch the trailer for stuff. I do not have the trailer for everything because honestly a lot of stuff did not look cool, but these are the ones that caught my attention. So first off, we have Exoprimal. And short version, you giant exosuit or giant robot suits or giant robot armor, and you fight dinosaurs. For some reason, there's a portal that opened up in the middle of town, and dinosaurs are attacking, and you gotta put on this Iron Man-like armor and kick their asses. That sounds fun. It sounds really fun. And so I've always been a dinosaur guy, so anything with dinosaurs, I'm usually in. This one should be coming out later on this year. They didn't really give us a specific date, but we'll see when it comes out. It was a reveal, barely. And it's going to be for the PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PC. Next, we have Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, this is a Bethesda game, and it looks interesting. It looks like a different type of first-person shooter for Bethesda. I'm not 100% clear on what it's going to be, but it's going to be a PS5 exclusive and PC. It's going to come for PS5 and PC on March 25th. So this one's just around the corner. If you want to check out the trailer, like I said, it's kind of like a supernatural first-person thing, which I guess if you're a Bethesda guy, you're gonna enjoy it. Bethesda has their formula, and it's worked out so far. Next, we have Stranger of Paradise: Final Fantasy Origin. This is basically the Final Fantasy's Demon Souls. It looks interesting. The game has a demo out right now. I'm not exactly sure when the release date is. I'm not even sure if they said it, but the demo's out right now, so I'm guessing it's not that far off. Basically, you're one of the cool characters from Final Fantasy, and you're going to be fighting a whole bunch of really difficult giant monsters. Need I say more? Next, we have Forspoken. This one is actually, it's recently been delayed, so them talking about it's really weird, but I guess they're trying to say like, hey, we still have it. It's an RPG. It looks like a fantasy RPG. It honestly, I didn't see anything that's particularly special about this one, but all right, whatever. It looks pretty, you know, and sometimes you gotta respect that. It's games that it looks like, you know, it was made with love. So there you go. Next, we have Gundam Evolution. This one, it's a first-person shooter, and basically you're a Gundam, and you're going to be destroying other Gundams, which is cool. So giant mechs fighting giant mechs. What more do you need? Honestly, what more do you need? I'm not exactly sure if there's going to be like other like a storyline or whatever, or if you're going to be fighting, or if you're just going to be fighting Gundams. Either way, could be cool. Like a fighting game, but instead of a fighting game, it's a shooter. All right, that'd be cool. That's basically Call of Duty, except Call of Duty, you're humans. Here, you're a giant mech. So we'll see how that goes. Next, probably the thing that I'm the most excited about. It's been recently announced, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. Now, basically, they're going to have a whole bunch of video games from the Super Nintendo, the SNES, also arcade games. I'm very stoked about this one, because a lot of video games that I loved are Ninja Turtles related. I remember being Ninja Turtles back in Stuck in Time or something, the Manhattan Project. They're really cool. They're a lot of fun. I spent a lot of money on a lot of arcade machines just playing as the Ninja Turtles. So having the whole thing here and not having to spend money every time that I, die seems like a fun idea. Like, I'm very much looking forward to this one. I already marked it down. It doesn't give us a release date, unfortunately. I've already marked it down that I'm going to buy it. Next, Gigabash. Basically, it looks kind of like Rampage, but in 3D. Giant kaijus, giant monsters destroying a city and fighting each other. So, all right, Kaiju Brawler. There you go. Doesn't really give us a release date. Next, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. So this is a fighter based on the anime, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like I said, I've never really seen JoJo. Eric's a big JoJo guy. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's fun. I heard the characters are OP as fuck. I heard that the series is crazy, so I'm assuming they're going to integrate all those elements into this video game as well. So if you're interested, you can check it out. Next, we have Trek to Yomi. Is that how you said it? Trek to Yomi. So this is weird. It looks kind of like a movie. Unfortunately, it's a samurai. It looks like an old school samurai movie, black and white. But then it turns out that it looks like it's going to be 2D, like a 2D platformer instead of a 3D. I thought it was going to be similar to Ghost of Tsushima. Turns out it's not, or at least based on the trailer that they showed us. So that sucks. It sucks, because Ghost of Tsushima was great. And again, this honestly, most people are probably going to play it for the story, because it really looks very, very beautiful. And it looks like it's going to be more story heavy than anything else, but we'll see how it goes. Finally, we have Valkyrie Elysium. This one, just another game that was revealed by Square Enix. For those of you who don't know who Square Enix is, they created Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and all that stuff. It's coming to PS4, PS5, 2022. Basically, what they showed on the trailer is this chick has powers and she's kicking ass. So, need I say more? So there you go. That's everything from or at least the things that caught my eye from the PlayStation State of Play. It's everything that we have right now for Super Nintendo World, which it could be very exciting. I'm going to go. So, I'm going to go. 2023 was a shocker. I did not expect that. 2025 for Florida seems more likely, but all right, maybe they already have the foundations here. I don't even know if they have space here, now that I think about it. I mean, I haven't been to Universal in a minute, but it's gotten bigger. They added Harry Potter World, so I don't know where they have all the space for all this stuff. California real estate's expensive, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it for today. That's it. That's a good place to stop. As always, any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dario World and at Dario SDW. I'm not sure when I'm going to be streaming, to be honest. I think I'm just going to do... I think I'm going to do pre-record stuff, and then one day of the week, I'll just, I'll do a stream, and then we'll just hang out and chat, and we'll talk about the news of the day, because I've been testing stuff out. Some doesn't work, some does. We'll see. For the moment, I did this, so there you go. And like I said, yeah, you can find me there in the live stream. I'll keep you guys posted. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.